you want to build and scale a lean lifestyle business hitting 100 grand a month and more by monetizing your own skills and expert knowledge, this is the best opportunity of our lifetime. It's easy to start with fast cash flow, lean operations, low overheads, high margins, and scalability from solo to a real company without blowing up your costs. The problem is that the most people who want to start get lost and waste months and months tinkering with websites, logos, random content, or building their product without even selling it once. Or maybe you already started and think you know how it works from YouTube videos, courses, or people you've worked with, but it's still not performing at the level you want and need. But don't worry, I got you. In this video, I will give you a full breakdown of the exact systems and processes my team and I used to not only scale our own info business to 100 grand a month and beyond the $1 million level, but also help multiple other coaches and consultants like the Munich Marketing Academy, where we hit over 230,000 in just 2 months, or the legend Brian Tracy, who made 1.5 million in extra revenue, and many more following our system. And I won't hold back, I will show you all the details later in this video. But before we dive in, let me give you a quick introduction and explain why you should even listen to me if you want to build or grow your own info business. My name is Philipp Kaufhold, and over the past 8 years, my team and I have been the hidden mastermind behind many big info brands in the space. We've taken over their entire marketing and sales infrastructure, systemized client acquisition, built sales teams, and even set up lean systems and processes for operations to handle high volume and scale. Then, a few years ago, we started our own venture to help others using our proven scaling systems to build and scale their own info businesses too. And doing so, we again delivered undeniable proof that the system works. So let's get into the details. To hit 100 grand a month and more with your info business, you need a predictable system that's easy to scale and ideally generates results fast. Cold acquisition like cold calling, cold messaging, or emails perform fast and are predictable, but the problem is scalability. You deal with employee churn, heavy supervision, and low performance because it reduces your authority and can even damage your brand as you're the one approaching potential clients. I would say these methods are okay if you really don't have the money to invest in your business to start in the beginning, but if you can, or if you made your first money with cold acquisition, then it's time to systemize client acquisition and use a more advanced technique. Now let's talk about content. Content, on the other hand, is amazing as a mid to long-term approach with great scalability, but it can take months or even years to get to the 100 grand a month and beyond. It's still unpredictable and often requires a lot of effort, time, and money without a short-term ROI because you have to pay the editors, someone has to take care of the channel, and. I think you should have content as an add-on, but not your main strategy to win clients because of the lack of predictability. And then there are paid ads. In my opinion, the clear winner at this stage. Once you have your system in place and crack the code, paid ads perform immediately, are super predictable, and you can scale literally with 3 clicks in the ad manager until you hit 100, 300, or even $1 million a month, as long as you have the right foundation in place. And in my opinion, that's the real game changer. You need to crack the paid ads code so you can basically turn $1 of ad spend into 4 or more 100% predictably, and then simply turn up the volume to win new clients profitably whenever you want while building your brand as a byproduct. So let me break down our entire process to build predictable, profitable, and scalable paid ads client acquisition systems for ourselves and for our clients on a daily basis. First, it's about the marketing fundamentals, and this is where 80% of founders, marketers, and agencies literally just mess up. And if you're not making 100 grand a month right now, chances are your business isn't even ready for cold traffic from ads yet. Just buying eyeballs won't do anything but burn your budget right now. 80% of the win is restructuring your fundamentals, so having the right positioning, a cold-friendly offer structure, and messaging that not only attracts the right people, but also disqualifies the rest, so the AI targeting algorithm learns who really should be targeted by your ads. So let's start with positioning. We always want to go for a premium positioning, ideally something in the mass markets, health, wealth, or relationships, and the reason is simple. Premium means high ticket, and high ticket means enough margin to actually be profitable with ads. To do that, we target people with money and a big pain or desire to sell them a big, super valuable high-ticket transformation. And we want to keep it scalable, so we should target at least 30 to 50,000 people. Now it's time to create the right offer structure. And again, this is where so many people mess up either by not charging enough to leave margins for ads, or worse, by investing a lot of time, money, and energy, building everything for weeks and months without selling it once. So listen closely. High ticket means charging at least $3,000, but depending on your target group and the service you provide, 5, 10, or even 30,000 is possible. Some of my clients even charge more than 130,000 for their premium offers. It often also makes sense to have two offers to meet different client budgets. One core offer and one downsell, just in case their finances just don't allow them to go for the core offer, so you can still make the deal. At the beginning, it's smart to go for 3 to 6 months of one-on-one consulting, so you can start selling without building a product like a course first. It's also way easier to charge premium prices because of the close collaboration in one-on-one, and it's better to deliver real results to get your first case studies, especially if you're just starting. In some special cases like BizOp, like business opportunity, I recommend running a weekly group cohort for 3 to 6 months and recording the live sessions to build your course as a byproduct. That way, again, you can start without building the whole product up front, because that's where most people get stuck and lose momentum. Now, after having a premium positioning and high ticket offer structure in place, it's time to create a consistent, scalable lead flow of pre-qualified potential clients who literally apply to learn how you can up them. And here's how we do it. This is our funnel system. We use paid ads with broad targeting, but a very clear call out to audience, a promise that resonates deeply with your target market, a short video explaining exactly how we deliver on that promise, and a pre-application quiz that qualifies leads before the algorithm starts tracking them. Then we nurture them with additional SMS and email campaigns to make sure they actually show up to the appointment. And this combination of the right messaging and pre-application quiz leads to the best lead quality we've ever seen, as the algorithm literally learns who our ideal client is and just prints more of them. And the best part, we don't even need a setter. Our automation pre-qualifies our leads, so we can save all the effort and money to pay for the setup. Now, building the system isn't really that complicated, but to make it truly profitable, it's all about copywriting. From ads to funnel to VSL to reminders and even the whole sales framework, every single word needs to hit. And that's why it's really important to work with people who really have the experience creating high-performance systems instead of hiring cheap freelancers or new marketers. Really, I've seen so many founders who got burned, even though they didn't pay much because those marketers were beginners, but they still wasted a lot of money on ads. Now, after setting up the tech stack and go high level and creating and launching the ads, it's time for sales. In my opinion, the founder should do sales personally in the beginning to first validate the process and make sure lead quality is good. By the way, if you have a hard time with sales right now, just watch my video about sales for coaches and consultants on my channel after this one. Just the founder alone should be able to hit 100 grand a month and beyond in closed revenue, but usually after validation, so getting 5 to 10 closes, it's time to build a team so the founder can focus on brand building and operations. What I usually recommend is recording all the sales calls to create a best practice course, and then hire experienced closers with proven track record in your industry to take over. Just let them watch all your previous calls, explain the framework, give them a detailed overview about your offer and your strategy, and then you should be good. What I also do, and that's what I recommend too, is daily meetings before the start of the day to answer all the potential questions they have and give them feedback to their recorded calls to get them to KPI fast. As always, we don't hire for potential, just for experience. We hire slow, we fire fast. If they don't perform in the first 2 or 4 weeks, repeat the process until you find the right one, and that's it. It's not that deep. Now that our client acquisition system is ready to produce clients on demand, it's time to step into the CEO role. Analyze your entire operations and fulfillment process to identify bottlenecks, eliminate what can be eliminated, automate what can be automated, and then hire A players to delegate the rest so you're able to handle high volume at scale. For the one-on-one consulting model, just hire additional consultants to take care of the parts or all of the fulfillment process. By the way, in some cases, it makes sense to add additional founder group calls for your clients to just keep in touch with them. For the one-to-many, so the group model on the other side, simply open new weekly group slots as soon as meetings start getting too full. Now the founder can start managing and working on instead of in the business. Make sure to track every single important KPI, especially CAC, so customer acquisition costs, how much you need to pay in ads and costs for each customer, and CLV, customer lifetime value, how much you earn on the lifetime. Now scaling isn't just trial and error or guesswork anymore, it's just simple math. And that's the point where you can scale to 300, 500, and even $1 million a month, just by repeating the validated processes and turning up the volume. And that's it. In my experience, based on literally hundreds of projects and campaigns we've launched over the past 8 years, this is the single best process to scale info brands fast today. I hope this helps, and I wish you all the best for implementation. By the way, if you want to see exactly how to implement this step by step in your business too, hit subscribe and don't miss out the next videos. See you at the top, Philipp.